Hey everyone, here we are at the last interview of EpicFest and at the end almost of EpicFest. So let's welcome.
Hi, I'm Captain Destiny Grieflord from Pirate Queen.
Welcome and welcome to the Metal Galaxy. And in this interview, you will learn more about Pirate Queen. So I'm wondering, how does one become a Pirate Queen and a pirate in general?
Well, you become a pirate in general when you think you are a little bit of an outlaw. Like, not really. I'm not gonna create chaos in general, but a little bit of an outsider of the rest of the regular people. And I think that for a metal band, it suits the genre really well. Because, like, metal has always been about being an outsider and doing crazy shit that you might not want to do in any other genre or as a regular person.
So that's how the name Pirate Queen came and the whole concept behind the band.
No, we wanted to create this whole story about the island of Elysium and the fact of having a queendom and having all these 5 queens who joined together to join their forces and into piratry. And the name came about, it was really easy, like queens and pirates, Pirate Queen.
Amazing. And then you mentioned that every queen, that there are 5 queens, so every queen has a region to rule.
It's like we are still figuring the whole story. It's like we really wanted to start playing and start doing stuff within the band, and then we will feel how we feel with each other, and then think about it. Like, for example, the characters were not completely built until we really saw and I think we're still building them until we really saw how we felt with each other. Like, for example, I'm terrible at orientation. I'm like the worst. So my character, even if it's the captain, really needs to be awful at directions, and that is something that comes whenever you start to get together, to play together, and to get a general feel about it. So we are still writing the story, and most probably each one of us will have a region to rule in there in Lixin.
Amazing. So it's like a story shaping place.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like this tiny little floating island in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle, and we are planning to create all this, not only music, but all this fantasy around it that you can enjoy even if you're not a metal listener.
Amazing. So it's the Bermuda Triangle, but you are not from it, right?
I mean, no. No. It would be really cool, actually, but we are... some of us are from Spain, and the current singer is from France.
Great countries, I think, for music and interesting. So you have pirate queens. So you are shaping up the music, but I think you have released a few songs, correct?
Yes, we have an album, and we are working on the second one.
The second one, will it be the full story, or is the story yet to be unfolded in further one?
We first we wanted to release a few songs because this first album is not super long, but we wanted to show what we wanted to what we had to offer. So we didn't want to go full into this whole. You have to listen to every single track for you to understand what is going on. So we wanted to give people the capacity of listening to one song and then decide if they like it or not without the need of listening to a whole album, because lately people tend to listen more to singles rather than the whole
piece.
So we wanted to do that, and we want to create more songs in that style while we finish shaping the whole story, and then maybe in the future, maybe for a third album or a fourth one, we will eventually create a whole story, like chapter by chapter.
So Pirate Queen is shaping up pirate story. The pirate story is not yet.
I mean, we all have our characters and we all play based on them, and we have more or less what is happening. But also we like reality shaping everything, as the little silly thing that I told you about. But also like the things that happen to us when we go on festivals and so on. I was going to say touring, but we are not touring yet. So we have played a couple festivals, and those festivals have had a million anecdotes, and that is probably going to go into the music because it feels way more real rather than simply going like, okay, I'm gonna write about this random thing.
Would you like to tour?
Of course.
Yeah. Where?
Anywhere. everywhere in the world would be a nice place to start. But it would be really cool to do Europe and Scandinavia, because for me personally, it's like I've always felt somehow connected to the Nordic scene rather than the Spanish one.
Yeah. And what attracts you to pirates?
In general, it's just like the freedom that surrounds the pirate. It's like the romantic feeling surrounding the pirate. It's just like an outlaw that is living and not living by the laws of anybody, just their own laws. Their ship is their own country and nation, and they don't have to bow to nobody, which is like really a really cool thing to match into metal, because I think metal is a little bit more the same thing, more of the same thing. And also there is a lot of fantasy around pirates. You know, you can have like historically accurate pirates, and then you can have fantasy pirates, like for example in Pirates from the Caribbean or One Piece, for example. So it'd be really cool for the fantasy, the island of licks and so on. It would be like really cool to have this possibilities, because if you have to be like really historically accurate, that makes it like a hell lot more of research, like making sure that everything is sharp, and this gives us a little bit more of the ability to stretch and play with not only real things about pirates, but also things that we can come up with only in
The fairy storytelling fits into EpicFest, correct?
Absolutely. It has truly been epic so far.
Great one. And we watched your show at Gimle, and it was great. The stories you told, and the pacing was nice. So it was like a story to be told. It was something else than a gig, and as well how it was introduced, everything.
I am very happy that you say that, because that is exactly one of our main goals. Because we want, like, for us people who have been on the scene for quite some time, except for the other guitarist who is just a kid. But for us, we have seen a lot of gigs, and at the end of the day, the ones that we have enjoyed the most is the ones in which we felt part of the show, or at least that has happened to me. I've seen bands that I truly love, and I have enjoyed the show a hell lot. But maybe I have enjoyed other shows, other smaller shows, because I felt part of it. And what we want with Player Queen, as it's a whole universe, and based on all this fantasy that we created, we really want to make it like everybody can be Pirate Queen. You can create your own character in the island of Lixia and be part of it, and you can fight with us, and you can scream with us, and we would like to shape the whole stage presence as if it's everybody's included. Like maybe I'm the captain and there's the queen and there's that, but you guys are also doing something in the boat. Because I think that's more like it's not only a gig, it's something else that you can enjoy even if you don't enjoy the music. Maybe you don't like this kind of music, but you enjoy the show.
Yeah, definitely. It's so nice. It's like LARP effect coming into place in an interactive band. It's so great. Let's do something random. What's your favorite pirate?
Well, I have a few, but I think I will go with my childhood pirate, which is Captain Hook. Because, you know, when you grow up, at the end, you think that he was not that bad. It was this damn kid who was pissing him off all the time. But it's not, I don't know, it's just like it and also the design of the character, it was like a very important character, you know, in my childhood.
Interesting one. I didn't think about Hook, but I am not so into pirates. And before we round up, it would be nice. How did you meet all the other queens, pirate queens? How did you meet them, and how did they come together?
Well, we have been playing together for 500 years old in the island of Lixen, so it would be hard not to know each other.
So you switched from one to another band.
No. I mean, I was saying that we have been playing for 500 years in the island of Lixion, like the island where we pirates come from. So it's really hard not to know each other.
Now I get it. In fantasy land, we are not in reality. It's, I think, nice, the pirates and so on. So what's next on the horizon? What's next on your ships?
We are working on the second album, and we want to shape more the stage presence, because we want to make more games and to make people way more included than we already do. Because the LARP is cool, but we want to do more. Like,
will there be a board game?
A board game. That would be so fucking cool, but I think we don't have the funds yet to do that possibility. Do you know somebody who does?
Yes, we do. We had an interview at Metal Galaxy a very long time ago with Paolo Falergi, who number experiment Q as well. He does board games for Terran Powerwolf, I think. So check that interview out, and we give you the contact details.
Absolutely, please do.
I will. And yeah, we are at the end. Have a great day, everyone. Subscribe and like. And most importantly, Pirate Queen is coming with more stories. So support them, buy their merch. And yeah, see you. Bye. Last words to you.
Yeah, if you ever feel lost, please remember that you will always have a place in our ship.